All right, you remember that? That was the viral video of a St. Louis man and his wife defending their property during the George Floyd protests in the summer of 2020. Mark and Patricia McCloskey were prosecuted, pleaded guilty to misdemeanors before getting pardoned by Missouri Governor Mike Parson. Mark McCloskey joining us now. He's also running for Senate in Missouri. Mark, good to see you. And just take us back to that moment. And I know you and I have talked about this maybe a year or so ago, but you watched this 2 years later. What do you think?
Well, and the interesting thing is now that all our criminal stuff's been resolved, we've got all the police record, we've got the videos, the whole even the eye in the sky from the FBI. When you see it now in retrospect, the huge crowd. If I'd seen that crowd that I see in the eye in the sky video crashing through the gate and coming in, it's more frightening now looking at it in retrospect than it was at the time. It left a mark. That's all I can say. And it's an impetus for some change in this country, I hope.
And obviously, one of the changes you want to make is to enter this Senate race, which you are running for. I'm curious to know what would be something that you want to see changed. What is something that you're passionate about?
Well, I got to tell you, first of all, I'm a vigorous proponent of the Second Amendment, obviously. But one of the things that's going on throughout this country, particularly with these George Soros-funded prosecutors, is that they're ignoring or sweeping away entire areas of crime because they don't want it to be crimes. For example, in the city of St. Louis, they've ordered the local police to not enforce any federal drug crimes. Our local prosecutor and our new mayor are bragging about the reduction in inmate numbers in the city jails. But that's just because they don't arrest people and they don't prosecute people. And so one of the things that I think needs to be done on a national basis is having a recognition that when the legislature creates crimes, when they pass legislation saying that this is illegal, the prosecutors have a duty to enforce those laws, not to ignore them. I'm sitting here in the living room of my house behind half-inch thick bulletproof Lexan. That's the real world in St. Louis these days.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. I mean, so much has changed since that time. And you talked about that. You're one of those campaign issues being law and order, essentially. You've had to deal with protesters coming across again in your area and feeling threatened at that time. 2 years later, crime is surging. A slew of mass shootings in the past week in several different areas. We've seen it in South Carolina, in Pittsburgh, New York City, most notably there on the subway. And then you have this, Associated Press reporting this, gun safety activist who survived the Parkland shooting says, quote, "We took the House and we took the Senate, and now we have the White House too, and still nothing is changing." Again, that is David Hogg wrote that. Very plainly put. Your thoughts?
Well, the surge in crime and the surge in murders isn't related to what the government wants to ban in the way of what they always call assault weapons. I mean, the number of people killed every year by long rifles, by long guns of all kinds, is less than the number of people killed with hands and fists and feet. So that's a total red herring. But the problem is that we have a lack of respect for law. We have a lack of respect for the police. We have a war on police going on in this country, and just a total abolition of law enforcement. And the police are outnumbered, they're outmatched, they're underfunded, and they're facing a population which is increasingly disrespectful and unlawful. And the leaders of this country, whoever they actually are, I mean, obviously, it's not the guy that's directed by the Easter Bunny, but whoever is actually running this country likes mob violence, likes the mob to rule, because it puts fear into the hearts of the population, and the fearful population is willing to give up its rights. And that's what we have to fight against.
Mark, before we go, just final thoughts from you, and how can folks find out more about you and your campaign?
McCloskey4Missouri.com. That's FOR, McCloskey4Missouri.com. We're doing a real grassroots campaign. We're fighting some big guys, but we need all the help we can get. So if you want a fresh voice in the Senate, somebody with no baggage, no lobbyists, go to McCloskey4Senate.com or McCloskey4Missouri.com. Both work, and I need your help.
All right, Mark, good to see you. Mark McCloskey joining us live. Thank you so much.